Welcome, I'm the Kaiju no Kami, and by popular demand, this is my list for the top 10 worst Godzilla movies. Number 10. This first movie on the list isn't necessarily bad, it's just based on the rankings I've done, it ends up as number 10, and that is Son of Godzilla. What drives this movie so far down in my rankings is the treatment Godzilla receives and his design. The movie achieves what it wanted to do, feature Godzilla as a father figure, but it takes away from what Godzilla is meant to be. And the score is also well done on this. Like I said, it's not a bad movie, it's just that this is a top 10 list and there's only so many Godzilla movies to do, so this has to be on it. Number 9. Again, this is kind of similar to Son of Godzilla. It isn't terrible, but it's also not one of my favorites, and that is Ebirah Horror of the Deep. Ebirah is a subpar opponent for Godzilla, but once again it is the way Godzilla is treated that brings this movie down. Yes, it was written to be a King Kong movie originally, but still, that does not mean when they decided to change it to a Godzilla movie, they should have kept King Kong's features intact. There is no reason Godzilla should be sitting down sleeping and then drooling over a female character. Oh, and it's trying to recapture the glory of the spy theme that was done perfectly in Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster. Number 8. This next one was Godzilla's second outing, and it was just an inferior sequel to the first. Therefore, Godzilla Raids Again makes the list. It just tries to recapture the magic of the original by rehashing it, just without all the build-up to it. That, and the characters aren't really the most well-written in the franchise. Add on top that for being an 81-minute movie, it feels closer to 100 minutes, which should not be the case. Number 7. I really don't know how I feel about this one. This one, there are times I enjoy it and there are times I hate it. I just really have to be in the right mood for it, and it is Godzilla vs. Hedorah. Hedorah may be a cool monster in concept, but the execution of this movie is blah. Some of the characters are unlikable pricks and the plot is bland. The worst aspect goes to the music though, as I hate the score to this movie. It doesn't help that they were kind of taking their cues from Gamera and adding a child character to kind of summon Godzilla, and that Godzilla is the protector of Japan. Oh, I hate that at this point.
I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you.
Number 6. This movie frustrates me to no end. There are enjoyable parts to it, but it is way too long. And after considering that Godzilla 2000 was a great return to form, we get this. Godzilla vs. Megaguirus. This is easily the worst of the Millennium Saga. Megaguirus has a cool design and is good in concept, but the execution is where everything falls apart. This movie is just so damn boring to watch, and the child plot added nothing but a longer than necessary runtime. Number 5. What do you get when you try to copy off an already near perfect movie? Godzilla vs. Mothra. But with a lot more "we suck as a race" message pounded into our faces. The effects are boring, and the adult forms of Mothra and Batra look like plastic toys gliding on strings. Add in a non-existent climax to the human characters, and you have yourself one of the worst movies to be found in the series. I just don't get how this is the highest grossing Heisei movie, and how people think this is one of the best movies of the series. It just... I'm vexed. That's all there is to it. Number 4. Okay, we're in the home stretch here with the top 4, and these are going to be pretty bad. This one should come to of no surprise if you have watched all my reviews, and that is Godzilla vs. Megalon. Bad music, horrible effects, terrible costumes, and an all-around goofy beyond recognition Godzilla personality, and you have yourself a terrible movie. Some people can get by on that to enjoy this movie, especially due to the Ultraman ripoff that is Jet Jaguar, but I cannot. As such, this is number 4 on my list. There's just no way around it. Number 3. this one might come as a surprise to you because as bad as it is, I don't hate it more than 1 and 2. And that is the 1998 Godzilla movie. I haven't reviewed this one yet, but I don't think I have to really go into details to what makes this a bad movie. Horrible characters with subpar development, bad CGI, and an insult to the name Godzilla. Yet, it is still a more entertaining movie than these top 2 on my list. Number 2. All Monsters Attack, a glorified clip show with an annoyingly horrible cast. What more do I need to add? Next. Number 1. Due to the ramifications of this list, there are no dishonorable mentions to make note of. As such, my number 1 choice comes down to the most boring, despicable, nonsensical, unfun Godzilla movie ever made, and that is Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. Oh my god, where do I start? Should it be with the boring as hell characters? Yuki, the man who thinks a single bullet can kill what a giant robot could not? How about the story that makes absolutely no sense and is dropped halfway through? Maybe it's the falling apart Godzilla suits. Or the lackluster monster battles that are about as exciting as watching water boil. There is no end to how much this movie fails on every level. The 98 movie may be bad, but at least you can have fun with how bad it is. This is just a nightmare to sit through, and that is why it is hands down the worst Godzilla movie of all time. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this list. I know there are some of you that are saying, oh my god, you put all my favorite movie on that list. Well, I'm sorry, it's my opinion, but let me know what your favorite Godzilla movies are down below. Until next time, bye.